Alright, I thought I'd do a quick video on the cards I made just to kind of help keep track of support options and stuff. So I have all my, most of my support cards. These are, straight from the Bug Hunt 5 Parsecs rulebook. Just copied down all their stats. This is the second fire team you can get as a support option. In addition to the normal one you can get a sergeant, there's an assault one, or there's kind of a, this is like the melee one, there's a more like shotgunny, long range one. You got the colonial militia, some engineers, the local guide, just, things that are in the book, scientific team, got their rule there. I haven't used much of them yet. We have the, these are the weapons. These are frag grenades. I made 4 of them because you can give frag grenades to 4 different characters. There's also the grenade launcher, which I haven't made a card for yet. But I have the incinerator right here, and I have the light machine gun right here. Pretty simple to make these cards. I just like to slip them behind the character cards. So if I ever forget the rules for the guns, I can just have it right there. So I've kind of made, I talked about this in one of my other videos, but some experimental weapons. This is an experimental melee weapon. So there's going to be a shock weapon, and then there's going to be an energy weapon, which is going to be, I think, let's see, maybe the shock weapon. Anyways, I'm still working on these, kind of. Most of these other ones are just alterations on the normal guns. So we got a pistol reduced to range 8, like the hand cannon. It's got the auto name in front of it because it's going to add 1 shot, but it's still 0 damage. So the only thing I'm taking 6 inches off the range and giving it an extra shot. So nothing crazy. We have an auto carbine, which is the same thing. I left the range the same though, and just added a shot for it. So all of these are 7+ on a support roll. So you're not, it's not like you're going to get them all, or get them even all the time you want them. As you saw, I didn't get either. I wanted to show them in my game, but I didn't show them where I couldn't. So we got the scatter shotgun. This one I might be a little overpowered. I haven't tried it yet. I added a shot, but I took away the shotgun's damage 1. I'm sorry, I didn't add a shot. Shots are the same. I took away the damage 1 and added the area rule, which is normally a 2-inch circle from whatever the target is. But I'm doing area 1 inch, and I'm saying pretty much you have to target a model. So when the shots hit that model, anything within an inch of that model is going to also get hit with the shots. If you only hit with 1 shot, then only that shot will hit. Then I'm not going to try and explain it. I'm too tired to try and explain this right now. I should have done this at a different time. I just wanted to show the cards, So that's the scatter shotgun. Combat shotgun, everything's the same. I just added aim. So that should let you get some shots if you're not as good at shooting, if your combat skill isn't as good. We have the burst rifle that has, I added a shot to it, but then I made it focused, so you have to direct both of the shots at the same target. I made the battle rifle, another alteration of the combat rifle. It's got 1 shot, and it's got the aim rule, so you can stand still and get +1 to hit. And then I started going into kind of like sci-fi guns. So we just got energy pistol, 8-inch range, like the hand cannon, 1 shot, damage 2. There's no damage 2 weapons naturally in this game, and I was thinking, would it be too overpowered? I don't think it's gonna be. It'll be good against, what is it, toughness 5 stuff. But other than that, toughness 4, it's going to be overkill. Toughness 3, I think it insta-kills pretty much. So yeah, it'll be powerful, but I'll see. I haven't tried using them yet. I'll let you know if they end up being broken or something. Energy gun, 12-inch range like the shotgun. Just 1 shot and damage 2. No rules, so that is somewhat important to some of the other stuff. The other support stuff I've made. So, and then we have the energy rifle, 18 inches, one shot, damage 2. It's a heavy, so -1 to hit if you move, and then anything around the model that gets shot within 1 inch has a chance to get stunned on a 3+. So I thought that'd be cool, like the just energy wave, stuns all the bugs in close proximity to it. I'll see if that's overpowered. It might end up being, but I thought it'd be cool, so we tried it. So that's my cheat weapons, the experimental weapons I've made. I've also made some attachments, which the experimental weapons can only be given to characters, I've decided. These upgrades, support upgrades, will be, you can give them to characters or you can give them to a squad, I'm going to say. Still figuring out exactly how it's going to work, but I thought it'd be cool to give your squads upgrades. So, red dot sight restriction is anything below that. It can't, if something has this rule, if the gun is heavy that you're using the red dot sight on, if it's a rifle, energy, area, or stun, or heavy, you can't use it. That's the restriction. And the rule you get from it is your gun ignores cover. So, the scope, the restriction is pistols can't take it, shotguns, energy weapons can't take it, area stun weapons, and heavies can't take it. But the weapon that does take it gains aim, so +1 to hit when they're standing still. We have full metal jacket. It's got plenty of restrictions. Pistols can't take it, shotgun, energy, area stun, heavy cannot take it, but it's +1 damage. So I've gone through most of this. I've made sure nothing's going to get something that goes to 3 damage, nothing that shouldn't get, the only thing that can really go to damage 2 with this is the one of the rifles, the battle rifle, which is already damage 1. So I've done a lot of thinking about this stuff to make sure it's not too crazy. We have rapid fire, which can only be taken by guns with no rule only, which would be like not like our energy rifle, but our energy gun could take rapid fire and get a second shot, which might be overpowered. We'll find out. We have the auto carbine, which already has 2 shots and can go to 3 shots with rapid fire. It has no rule. And then the battle rifle, or our normal combat rifle that is on our characters, the non-altered guns, that can definitely take this because it has no rule. Okay. You can also put it on, recon team, anything that has a weapon that has no rule. So that'll be fun to try out on someone. Combat pads. So restriction is engineer team can't take it, and scientific team can't take it. And the rule is damage 1 hits become damage 0. So any alien with damage 1 in its stat, it doesn't get the +1 bonus to its damage roll against you. So it's not going to affect bigger bugs or anything tough, but anything with damage 1 is going to be slightly less dangerous to someone who takes combat pads. And the final one is a tactical scanner. And if a team takes it, they have to be in formation, or I believe that's what it's called, where everyone's within 2 inches of a chosen character from the team. So they have to be within formation to gain the benefit of the tactical scanner, which is +2 to detection range, +2 inches to detection range. So that is my upgrades. And the final, I made just 3 final options for support, which are kind of like, I don't know exactly how to describe them, but more like tactical stuff. So we have intel report, had 1 to activate tactical location, or +1 to activate tactical locations. So you really, if you have tech score 0, you only need a 4. That's really helpful. You only need to roll a 4 to activate them. Hostile identification, roll on the enemy table before the start of the game, because I like to, this really only works if you're, not rolling for an enemy before the start of the game. So this would let you do that, right? So kind of lets you scope out the enemy. You'd want to choose this before you choose any other probably support options, you know. Get an idea of what you're fighting, and then you can choose support options that will help you fight that specifically. And then strategic priorities is the final one, and you can change one objective to you know, an objective type of your own choice. So if it seems like, you know, it's an objective that requires a high tech skill and you don't have any characters with high tech skill or whatever, if it seems like an objective that's going to take too long and you don't want to be in that area of the board for that long, then you'd use this. So that's all my, you know, support, experimental support stuff, pretty much. Yeah, I hope someone, you know, tries this stuff out, because it's made, you know, it's going to be really interesting when I finally get it into some of my games. And the cards really help. They really are, just make it nice and easy, especially the support team cards. You know, you just have those next to your board, and you can see all the stats, all the equipment they have, all the rules. Okay, so yeah, that was this video. Hope you enjoy it.